Meteorologist Cedric Haynes is back with another look at the weather. Just a sticky day out there today, Cedric.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Greg, it definitely felt much more like spring, and it still feels like spring out there. It's 67 degrees in Chattanooga. Keep in mind, this is despite cloud cover building in throughout the day. So it is a warm, it is a humid afternoon across the area, and it's a downright record warm day out there. I'll talk more about that in just a moment. But you can see Billy and Dunlap had 70 today. Lois and Jasper, 67. Same number there from David and Rossville. 66 degrees from Danielle and Chatsworth. 68 from Doug and Delano. Sandra in Athens had 64. 63 from Jean in 10 Mile and 68 from Cindy in Riceville. We'll take a little farther south. Don and Trenton had 70 degrees. 63 in Somerville from Ben. 64 from Gwen and Lookout Mountains. 68 from Johnny Parks and Ringgold. And you can see 67 there from Soddy Daisy, and we had about 68 there in Cleveland. Now, I point all of that out because take a look at this. We had a high temperature today in Chattanooga of 70 degrees. Now, what's important about that? The old record high, which was 69. That was set back, I believe, in 1952. So we had a record warm day today, and it definitely felt very much like spring. And that's important because it's going to set the stage for our spring-like storm system moving our way in the coming hours. So let's show you what's going on with these temperatures. Again, you can see the red line. That's a warm front. As it made its way well to the north, it's surging in all of that warm, humid air mass across the area. Again, something that you would see typically in March, April, and May. And you can see the dew points responding as well. We're back into the 60s with dew points, so that's humid. And then you can see the very humid air down just to our south and west, and that will continue to stream north as this storm system gets a little closer. So we're now in the what we call the warm sector of this storm system. And you can see with that, showers and thunderstorms off to our west developing from Arkansas, Louisiana. And that's where the severe weather will be for us this evening and tonight. So if you have any plans, you're heading out on the town this evening, the weather should be fine for us. The severe weather will be well off to our west. And then as we go into your Tuesday, that threat will shift to the east. I think the first wave of severe weather will develop for areas south of the I-20 corridor during the day on Tuesday. And then I think for us here in the Tennessee Valley, we really have to keep an eye on things as we get into the evening and overnight hours here locally for some strong to possibly severe storms. In fact, pretty much most of the area under a level 2 out of 5 risk that could indicate that we could have some scattered strong to severe storms in the area as we go throughout your Tuesday evening. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's also keep an eye on those rainfall totals as they add up probably to 1 to 2 inches on average. There could be some localized higher amounts. Keep in mind the ground has been frozen recently and we've had a lot of rainfall recently. So that means the ground is pretty saturated and pretty hard as well. So a lot of runoff will be occurring with this rain, and that could lead to some localized flooding. So a lot to watch there. Let's time it out for you to see when we're going to see these impacts in your neighborhood. Again, we'll be dry and mainly quiet this evening, minus a couple of isolated showers. As we go throughout your Tuesday, isolated to scattered showers will be possible, but the primary threat for strong to severe storms, I think, will be well to our south. Tuesday evening into Tuesday night, that's when we start to perk our tensions up a little bit more for that chance of some of these strong storms rolling through, heavy rainfall as well, which could lead to some flooding. And notice how it kind of trains over the area from Tuesday evening through Wednesday morning. When you see that setup kind of taking place, that lets you know the potential of some flash flooding will be possible, so we'll be watching it for you very closely. Let me show you your Storm Alert 7-day forecast because it is a Storm Alert weather day for your Tuesday. Again, the first half of the day, just some scattered showers. It's Tuesday evening into Tuesday night when the thunderstorms roll in, but when they do roll in, they may stick around Tuesday night right on into the first half of your Wednesday as well. So that leads to that threat of strong storms, but also that threat of some localized flooding across the area. Temperatures will stay very warm during that system, and then behind the system, we'll start to dry things out and cool things down back to closer to where we should be this time of the year with highs in the low 50s and lows right around the freezing mark.